Good day viewers. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the importance of pranayama and the key techniques involved in breathing. So I'm going to give you 4 points. One is the breath count, second is yogic breathing, third one is clutching and unclutching of thoughts, fourth one is the beautiful mind. So let's get started with breath count. A breath count determines the lifespan of all living beings. For example, a dog breathes about 25 to 30 counts per minute, and the lifespan of a dog is 12 to 18 years. Let me give you another example. Tortoise breathes 3 to 4 counts per minute, and the average lifespan of a tortoise is 180 to 200 years. A human being, on an average, breathes about 15 counts per minute, and lifespan of a human being is some 75 to 80 years. Ancient yogis knew it and they came out with numerous techniques to reduce the breath count. Ancient text Tirumandiram by Tirumular has given a very simple secret for this. 16 is to 64 is to 32, which means one has to inhale 16 counts, hold for about 64 counts, exhale for 32 counts. It's not easy to get there. So one has to start with 4 counts of inhale, hold for about 16 counts, exhale for 8 counts. Let me move on to the second point. In yoga, there are 3 types of breathing: diaphragmatic breathing or yogic breathing. Second one is the thoracic breathing or chest level breathing. Third point is clavicular breathing or shallow breathing. We need to train ourselves to do the abdominal or the yogic breathing. Let us look at the physiology of breathing. When you breathe air into the nostrils, the air enters the trachea and then enters the lungs. And that is where the diaphragm, which is a dome shaped muscle, separating the lungs and the abdominal organs. When the air enters the lung swells, pushes the diaphragm down, compressing the abdominal organs, and thus abdomen comes out. The same thing happens in a reverse way when the exhalation happens. When we relax the abdominal organs, the diaphragm regains its original position, resulting in pushing the lungs up. Let's move on to the point called clutching and unclutching of thoughts. In this picture, you can see a monkey clutching onto a fruit and hence it's not able to get his hand out of the box. Same is true with the human beings, where they are not able to unclutch from the unnecessary thoughts which they go over and over. We human beings have evolved from monkeys and we do the same. When we are at work, we clutch on to personal thoughts, and same way when we get back home, we carry all the work related thought which we are not able to come over. By doing awareness breathing, pranayama, one brings the breath to the conscious, rhythmatic, controlled pattern. Then the mind calms down and then one can come out of clutching. Fourth point, the beautiful mind. Mind is made of matters. All matters are basic 3 characters: Rajat, Tamas, and Sattva. The characteristic of Rajat is energy. The person who is influenced by Rajat, they are over energetic and they become restless. The characteristic of Tamas is inertia. They tend to be very dull, sleepy, and they are like a couch potato. The characteristics of Sattva is illumination. Those who are under the influence of Sattva will take wise decisions, have absolute clarity, and use the right words. One needs all the 3 characters. For example, if someone is more influenced by tamas, has to do pranayam and that will increase his energy. And someone who is more energetic needs to do asana, so sattva will improve. So by doing the right yoga asanas, one can have a beautiful mind because you are balancing the sattva, tamas, and rajat. And that is what I call it as a beautiful mind. There is no substitute for pranayama. If you want to get hands on, watch my video on breathing techniques and pranayama. If you like this video, subscribe, share, and comment. If you have any queries, I'll be more than happy to get back to you. Cheers to good health.